Hi, so happy to have you back. Today we'll talk about how we get to that place of what we want to feel like. There is a beautiful, beautiful exercise that I often do in the morning that I would love to share with you. Sometimes when you roll out of bed and you're all scrunchy faced and thinking about the things in your day that maybe you're not so excited about, that sets a route. Or if we have a morning practice that allows us to set a different tone and has us really looking forward to things that we get to do and that puts us in a feel-good place, then that sets us on an entirely different course. I've tried both many times, the first one by default, the second one because I really care about it and how I show up for the world, and honestly also just how I feel in every moment. And that second path is really worth a few minutes in the morning to just get to that place that you want to live from. So how do we do that? We've talked about that in our intention setting for 2021. And I've gotten a couple of questions around it, so I would like to take you into a more embodied practice of it right now. So I want to invite you to take a deep breath with me and just arrive here. Good. Thank you for being fully present with me. There's a beautiful author whose name I'm just blanking out on who said that our full attention is the biggest gift that we can give somebody. So thank you for gifting me your attention for a few minutes. Gratitude, by the way, is also a huge part of feeling good in our lives. And that we might save for another day, but the gratitude journal is certainly high on the list. Let's get back to what I was suggesting as a morning practice. So we'll get centered around our heart space. That's where a lot of our beautiful emotions arise from. That's where we often see the center of our soul being seated. And so we just want to tune into that space with our awareness right now. And then I would like you to call to memory somebody who you really care about, someone who you dearly love. Could be a person, somebody who you don't have beef with right now, like somebody where we're good and I love this person. Could even be a pet. We love our pets dearly and they love us so beautifully, unconditionally. So whatever comes to mind for you, just really let that well up. Let that be with you right now. You can close your eyes to have all your visual sense turned inward to make that memory come up even more detailed and in vibrant colors and with all the feeling. Recall a scene where you just fully felt that love for the other person. Recall the sense, recall what you saw, recall what that felt like, recall what maybe you could feel with your hands or body in that moment, and then tune deeper into the love that comes up for that person. Good. And then start amplifying that love. Let it grow bigger. We can let all our feelings grow bigger if we just allow them, if we just give them a ton of space, and if we encourage them to amplify. And now, gently let go of that memory. So just stay with that beautiful feeling that right now you sense in your body. Maybe it's the warmth in your heart. Maybe there's light associated with. Maybe there's other colors. Maybe there's a tingling in your body. Maybe there's energy flowing. Maybe it feels wide open. So whatever that feels like to you, let it grow bigger. And just be with that. If the feeling starts to fade after a little bit, just bring back that memory for a little while until you can really feel the feeling again and amplify that again. So really tuning into that beautiful feeling state and then practicing how to amplify that is such a beautiful practice. Soak it up here. 2 more breaths. Good. So remember, when you take this practice with you, bring the memory to your awareness, tune deeply into it, and then stay with the feeling. Let the memory fade into the background or fade away. Amplify the feeling by feeling deep into it and just letting it grow, and then soak it up. And in case it starts to fade early, just bring back the memory to amplify it again. And that way you can stay with it for a few minutes or for as long as you like. I sometimes get so blissful in that state that I have tears of joy running down my face. And that's not that you need to get to that point or that is a certain achievement. I'm just telling you, for me, this practice really works, and I would love for you to try and see if you get any benefit out of it. Let me know. For many of us, as we do this practice, when we deliberately elevate our emotions by that technique or by another technique in the morning, that sets the tone for the entire day. So you will see how your entire day just has this slightly more elevated undertone, and how you are more positive in your outlook, you're more positive when you approach your tasks. And for me, the day just seems to flow a little bit more easily, and that's beautiful. So putting myself on track in the morning with the feeling state that I want to experience my life from has been hugely beneficial to me, and I hope that it could do that same thing for you. So with that, I want to invite you to come back to your heart for one more breath. Feel that residue still lingering there of that beautiful emotion that you just created. And then have the intention of keeping that your entire day. If you now notice where you're at in your emotional state, in your state of being, in your vibrational state, because that's all the same thing, your energetic state. Like, all our emotions are just frequencies that are running through us. So we can think of it as we just slightly elevated our frequency, and stay with that. Set that as an intention for your day, to just stay up here instead of where you were here before. Maybe the difference is smaller for you, maybe it's larger for you, I don't know, but I'd be super curious to find out. So send me a message, leave a comment, let me know. I always love hearing from you. I hope this served you, and have a beautiful, beautiful week. So much love to you.